Good morning, Print Fam! Happy Friday. Welcome back to the print shop. My name's Darren. I usually do that in reverse. I've got some things that I gotta cut down that I already printed this morning. I didn't time lapse it. Sorry about that. We do have another job that I'm just waiting for confirmation on which artwork to print. I need to work on Monday.com a little bit because, like in this case, we're doing some white window cling, and Bob said it's in the window cling folder, but according to the notes there's 3, according to the column there's 4, and in the artwork folder there's 23 files. So need to work on a better way to understand what job is actually being printed. We've got some redo hand sanitizer labels. The customer did the wrong size. I've got to put some transfer tape on one that we printed a couple of days ago, and then I need to apply a sign to a coroplast blank. But I need to address the elephant in the room. The vlog, it's a sham. I didn't even record a vlog yesterday, but yet there was a vlog. I recorded 2 vlogs in one day. I couldn't keep this from you. I'm so sorry. It was my son's birthday yesterday, and I hung out with him all day, and it was awesome. So, sorry. Not sorry. I had a great time. So, welcome back, and let's have a good one today. I'm not even going to switch to the time-lapse camera. I'm just going to start cutting this stuff and applying it. So hopefully my phone doesn't run out of storage, and let's enjoy this. Here's where my yard sign was. I perf cutted it. Perf cutted? No, just perf cut. I perf cut it. English is hard, even for English speakers. It's even harder for those trying to learn it because we do stupid things. All done. See you in a bit. All right, you saw the printing of this, or you will see the printing of this. And so this is white static cling. I bought it from Grimco. It's their, I think, 3208 number. And I'll tell you what, printing is great. Cutting in these large sections is the worst because it sticks to each other. I had to just sit there and babysit the printer to make sure nothing got stuck so that when it tries to feed it, then it's not caught on itself. And then it doesn't like to fold, and it likes to just be a pain in the butt. So, just an FYI for anyone who does static cling or is thinking about it, that's not fun. I don't like having to babysit. That's why I bought the equipment I did. But I don't think there's any way around it unless maybe you had a flatbed. If you had a flatbed cutter, it might be different because it only cuts what's on the flatbed. And then it feeds it off. If anyone would like to donate a flatbed printer to me, I will gladly take it and kick my wife out of that part of the garage. She wouldn't be happy, but it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. So we're gonna get these cut down into somewhat reasonable sections. Now we're gonna peel off the excess. I probably should have tried to peel it first to make sure it works. Because if it didn't, then now I can't recut it. So let's see if it works. Oh, good. We'll point you down. You don't need to see me and see what I'm doing. Luckily, it's static cling, so it'll just come off. But I use the same cutting settings as I do with vinyl. I think right now, based off of my blade life, I have it at 95 grams or something like that. This customer requested that we give them all of the backer. What they want to do is use these and then take them down, and then use them and take them down, and they want a place to store them. So we're going to leave them on the backer. So that they can do that. Here, you guys hold this. The edges were not photoshopped very clearly, or I guess very straight. I think Bob did it. Bob, you didn't cut it very straight, but it's okay. This one right here that we're doing next, it made me hungry. It made me really want some of this. It's cookie dough. with chocolate chips and custard with more chocolate chips. Ooh, this looks so delicious. We're the type of family that when we make cookies, half the dough gets eaten before it even gets cooked. Alright, time to go make a delivery. I'm in the car running errands. And Bob, this is about you. It's not your fault, but I think someone can learn from it, especially me. It's my fault, and I love you. That said, right now, I'm angry. Not at Bob, I'm just angry. The reason I'm angry is because, due to some circumstances, I told Bob I'd make some deliveries for him. Bob gave me the address, and I misinterpreted that address as one of our customers, and I was assuming, you know what happens when you assume, that it was a commercial address. So when I got to the address, again, my fault, rather than clarifying, I Googled the business, navigated there, and went on my way, and then sent a message saying, where did you get that address? Because it sent me to some houses. By that point, I was already on the freeway, headed towards the other place, when I got the response, well, that's where you were supposed to go. And it was the other customer, because I was making 2 deliveries. So, I thought, well, I'm already on the freeway, I'm already going to the second place. So I got there, and they're closed. Or at least no public access. So then I talked to Bob again, and he said, well, he finally talked with the customer, and they want them delivered Tuesday. And I said, well, I'm already here, I'm making the delivery today. So he got me the right address and what the name of the place was, because it's not... Anyway, so I go to that address, which is... So the first address to the next address was 12 minutes. And then it was 10 minutes from that address to the next one. I get there, and it's confusing where I'm going. There's a drone following me, which was weird and creepy. And I get to the front door, and we're closed for Independence Day, July 3rd. One, the phrasing on their door was wrong. Like, July 3rd is not Independence Day. But I understood what they mean, and it drives me nuts. It is my biggest pet peeve, and I have always hated it. And I have friends that are teachers, and I have friends that work for the government, and I have friends that work for banks, and it always has and always will irritate me that they get so many dang holidays off. And sometimes I feel that they're dumb holidays, and I understand that a lot of them don't make very good money, and I'm sorry, and I love you all, but it's still frustrating to me, because I work every dang day. Pretty much. The only day I ever try to take to myself is Sunday. And so I'm frustrated again. So frustrated that I didn't confirm with Bob that I was going to the right place. Frustrated that I went to the next place, it was the wrong place. Frustrated because I went to the next place and it was closed. And so Bob just said, hey, would you please drop off the other ones back at that residential address? So I put it in my GPS, and it's like, oh, you're 10 minutes away. And I'm like, well, half of that 10 minutes is on my way. So, fine. I will drop them off. Well, I get almost there, and there's a freaking toll road. A toll road! Didn't even know Utah had toll roads. But there is. And that, like, made me even more mad. Because here I am, I'm almost there, and there's a freaking toll road. So I text Bob and said, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Didn't tell him my frustration. I didn't tell you my frustration, Bob. Roundabout, I paid the dang toll and went and delivered it. So I'm frustrated. And again, it's not Bob's fault. It's my fault. But I hope someone can learn from this story of sometimes you just need to breathe and communicate a little bit better and not just rush to do things, because that ultimately is what made me mad. Was that it was like the fact that it is my fault made me even more mad, because it compounded the madness. So I hope you guys learned from my fun today, and it's now 5 o'clock, and I've been running errands since like about 1:30. So hopefully we can get back and do the work I need to do today, and I can calm myself. Thanks for listening. All right, Pro Fam, it's time for me to call it a night. I gotta load the HP latex, send something to print, and I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do it. The communication was great in this next project. Bob even put the contour and perf cut on there. So that was, holy cow, awesome. So thank you, Bob. That was, that was great. I opened it up thinking, oh no, I'm gonna have to message him about where to put the cut line, and it was there. So thank you. I really appreciate that. But it's time for me to go. So if you have any questions, I also printed 40 transfers for someone and sending them off to them. I'm not doing the marrying process because it's going to save them a little bit of money. They're going to do it on their own. So I just printed them, included the A and the B. They're going to do it on their own. So in the meantime, if you have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., leave those questions down in the comments. Thank you, Cam, for editing the videos. Really appreciate you. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so with the links down in the description. Patreon, Amazon affiliate, custom orders, all that fun stuff. But I just appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the comments. I learned a ton from you guys. If you guys have any feedback about my fun situation, that'd be great. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on Monday. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, so I'm gonna party like it's not the 4th, since everything is closed and canceled and there's no fireworks or anything fun. But I'm gonna spend some time with the family and have a barbecue. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great 4th of July. For those outside of America, I still hope you had a great 4th of July. You just probably did a party. So thanks for watching. See you Monday, per fam.
Huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/TTMS.